Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we finished up unlocking the Abyssia areas, and then returned back to working on Treasures of Ut-Ergen, where we went out to Arapago Reef, had a cutscene with Nashmera aboard Luzov's ship. We got some information about the Dark Rider, I think for the first time. And then we got another big long cutscene where we learned about the Empire's use of, creation of and use of Lamia. And in all of that exchange, it was revealed that Afmal is actually Nashmera, the Empress of Ut-Ergen. And Luzov wants to take revenge on the royal family for everything that they've apparently done. And he tried to summon the Dark Rider and then passed out. And then Nashmera and Flit teleported off to try to help him, I guess. So lots going on. And so we need to see what it is that we're going to be up to next. And of course, Naja Salahim doesn't believe a word of anything we said, so, or at least she says she doesn't. So, we need to talk to her again, so let's go ahead and in there and see what Naja has to say. I knew you'd be showing your face around here sooner or later, Tuna. So, how goes your little project? Surely you haven't let the most important mission in the history of this company slip your mind. Of course not. Well, alright then, private second class Tuna, because I still haven't gotten myself promoted. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. But you gotta understand, capturing Duzov the Black Belly, right, because there's a bounty out on his head, is the greatest thing this company will ever accomplish. Now that I know we're on the same page, I can fill you in on something interesting I've noticed. Abkuba? Yes, ma'am. Is the office clear of visitors? Yes, you can speak freely, President Naja. Excellent. You see, it was when I had Abkuba marking all the Duzov sightings on the map. That's when I began to notice a pattern. All the sightings were made near the coast, especially places where it was easy to land a ship. It got me thinking about the rumors floating around port and the true identity of this Duzov. My guess is this villain is really none other than Luzov the Blackheart. You don't say. This is where you start clapping. Well, I'm not 100% certain in any case. If I were to send the combined forces of Salahim Sentinels against the wrong target, explain the current financial state of the company to Tuna here. Ma'am, gathering this intelligence required mercenary dispatches to every corner of Ut-Ergen, not to mention fattening the purses of certain Kikiran information dealers. The expense has been horrendous. Salahim Sentinels just doesn't have the budget to fund another intelligence gathering mission. There you have it. We can't afford to make any mistakes, and that's where you come in, Tuna. This wouldn't be the first time you've slunk aboard the Black Coffin, right? The Empress was grateful after that last mission. Her magnificence even rewarded you with this glory crown. You know your way around the deck of that ship, I'm sure. That's why it'll be your job to track down the Black Coffin. I need you to find it. Find out if my suspicions are correct. Are you on board? Alright then, let's go. Looking like a true Salahim Sentinel. Oh, and don't forget you'll be needing the coin to pay our way onto the cutter. I seem to remember you telling me about some greedy spirit. Listen up, Tuna. The future of the company is riding on the success of this mission. Get me the proof I need. Then I can mobilize the might of the Sentinels and haul Duzov by his pointy ears. Haul in Duzov. And still, he sleeps. At least the nightmares appear to have stopped. Do creatures of the underworld even have nightmares? I don't really know. I'm sure Luzov has seen hardships that would haunt any person's mind. Such a troubled soul. How fares the Admiral? He seems to have calmed a little. Thanks to your vigilant care. Why now, with the Age of Judgment so close? Is something amiss? Idle musings, nothing more. Please inform me if there any change in his condition. We shall. I'll be on the deck. Luzov? The Age of Judgment. I must rise. Alright then. So, we're going to need to get another Ephraimidian gold coin. Which means we need to go back to that headstone where we got the first one. Hold on. Ah, this way works. I think the closest way is going to be to head to Nashmau. I think that is Arapago Isles. Nashmau? Yes. Home point 1. Alright. Then we head out. Was it out the west exit? I think it was out the west exit. Headstone should be at E10. E10, yes, this is the right side. Mount up so I don't have to deal with anything. Alright. Where was it? I think that's it, right there. Alright, there we go. An Ephremati and gold coin. Alright, now we need to head back out to Arapago Reef. Which, the fastest way is via the staging point. And the fastest way to the staging point is to just teleport out to a home point, and then home point warp back to White Gate, home point number 2. There's a survival guide out there I probably really should get, if at all possible. I don't know how possible that is. No, I do have a map. It just needs a second to load. No, actually, I can't get to that survival guide because there's one-way cliffs. I have to go through Arapago Reef to get there. Yeah, not gonna do that now. At some point, I probably should. Alright, so we're going to be heading over to 3. And as usual, I go ahead and pause, and I'll be back once I'm in the area. Alright. This is like, what, the 3rd or 4th time we've been out here? Yeah, we have to get here, and we'll need to approach the cutter, where we should get a cutscene. There we go. Maniacal laughter. You returned to this haunted place. Such a bravery. You seek to make another foray into the coffin, black and foreboding? I do. The Vana'diel gold coin you hold will pay your fare. My cutter will bear you to the coffin you seek. Very well. Well, he's up. What are you gonna do with her, boss? His maleficence awaits. Off the girl, and let's get on with the ceremony in Azalm. We are done, Admiral. Tired of cleaning already? That's what you get for sending a snob to do a swab's job. You do us a disservice, Master Flit. The deck is swept and scrubbed. Outbound was only supervising, though. Oh, dang. Shh. Well then, for your next chore. Enough, Flit. I must speak with our guests in private. Oh, the Admiral desires our exclusive company? But we weren't done talking. Flit, do not make me repeat myself. Aye, Captain. You're the boss. How are you feeling? Not much recovered. I was told you stayed at my bedside throughout the night. I'm grateful. It was nothing. But now that you know that you are the Empress, yes. In the past, you would already lie slain at my feet. Do not be concerned. Such a petty act of vengeance no longer stirs my heart. Lose off. Suddenly I had to cough. I was once the crown prince of Ephraimad. My kingdom was destroyed by the Empire of Ut-Urgan while I studied in distant lands. I would not yield to the imperial conquerors and forged the remnants of the Ephraimadian navy into a rebel force, the Corsairs. Our battles with the Empire raged day after day after day. And then, during the course of a single night, the entire Corsair fleet was annihilated in the hands of Lamier as the ships slept in port, Lamier under the control of the Imperial army. The Black Coffin, the only ship to escape the slaughter, was ambushed by Imperial war galleys and sent to the ocean floor. And that's the story of my death. Then you really are dead? A ghost? A ghost? I suppose that I am. But you appear as a living being, solid to the touch. I don't think you could call this existence living. What do you mean? Even now, I am irrevocably chained to the underworld. Does this have something to do with that shadow in Perikia? The shadow? Yes, that form will be my fate, as ordained by Odin, my immortal lord. The form of the Dark Rider? You missed little, I see. As the violent throes of the battered black coffin threw me over the side and I sank into the dark, cold waters of oblivion, I made a plea to the Dark God. Great Odin, guardian of the kingdom of Ephraimad, I beseech thee. If it is but one swing of my blade, grant me the chance for revenge. It was then that Odin appeared before me. He spoke thus, "When the age of judgment draws near, I shall grant thy wish. Once thy revenge is complete, thou shalt destroy mine enemy, Alexander." Alexander. The legendary savior who will be reborn in the body of the Iron Giant in the hour of the Empire's greatest need. I'm aware of the legend. It is the reason I forged this pact, the chance for revenge against the Empire, the desire consumed my very being. The next time I awoke, I found myself upon the deck of the Black Coffin, afloat at sea. It was as if I had merely slept, albeit for long years. 200 years, isn't that right? Yes. To prepare for my war against the Empire, I joined forces with the Beastmen. Then I searched for the automatons, the keys to manipulating the Iron Giant. What I eventually realized, or should I say, was made to realize, my seething wrath was for the Emperor that destroyed my kingdom, and the Empire he ruled during my living years. That Empire no longer exists, and you, Aphmau, are not the one against whom I seek revenge. Am I not pitiful, a vengeful shade that has lost his taste for vengeance? You are pitiful. What? You still have the chance to rebuild the kingdom of Ephraimad, but I learned a lot living in the temple. The descendants of Ephraimad still yearn for the age when their kingdom yet flourished. There are those who still fight for such a reality. You can help them find the path to the kingdom of their dreams. The people of Ephraimad survived? But this path you speak of will not lead to conflict and bloodshed with the Empire, plunging all once again into the flames of war? Admiral, Prince Luzov, have you forgotten with whom you speak? Leave the Empire to us. Yeah. You're right, and I am still a Corsair. I will take a gamble on this fool's venture. That's the spirit. You must undo the pact with Odin as soon as possible. Yes, I must seek audience with my Dark Lord. Please, boss, the tears won't stop. What? Giving up on the revenge business is your call, but your crew has been restored and your ship raised from the ocean floor. The pact must be honored. Your path lies in one direction only. To Hazalm, and an existence as a new Dark Rider, incarnation of the great Odin. If you renege on the deal, you know what awaits you and your crew, right? Hazalm? What is he talking about? What a tragedy. A real shame it is. The poor little empress floundering in the dark. You spent so much energy playing the part of a puppet master, you never noticed the Grand Vizier pulling your strings. How dare you? Enough, Flit. Went a little far there, didn't I? How about I make it up by teaching you about Hazalm? It was the site for the alchemical experiments that pushed the limits of reason. The reckless fools eventually ripped the very fabric of reality and opened a door into Odin's domain, without even knocking, I might add. Of course, we've been using that tear as a shortcut into this world. You have made your point. Let us proceed to Hazalm. Yes, proceed. No other choice, really. Are you serious about this, Admiral? I'll present myself before Odin and nullify the pact. Yes, nullify. No other choice. Hold on. What's this talk about nullifying? Are you sure, Luzov? I am sure. Fate's grip is strong, but we are the masters of our own destiny. You taught me that. Me? When I look at you, I feel as I did in my younger days. I remember what it is to hope. There were many things I didn't know back then, so many things I wanted to learn. Aphmau, you are searching for a way to save your empire, a way to save your citizens from despair and misery. To do that, you seek to uncover the truth behind the world in which you live. I do, but... Aphmau, Nashmira, you must come with me. come to Hazalm. Then you shall behold the truth with your own eyes. I will go with you. There are some things in this world better left unknown. Admiral, what is it? The ship appears to have picked up another rat. Tuna? We're here. You know this intruder? That woman is my private mercenary. Please stay your blades. But why? Why are you here? To find Luzov, apparently. To what end? Oh, Tuna, you shouldn't jest. Your link pearl should have been confiscated. Did you call this mercenary? Huh? Right, yes. I called her in to act as my bodyguard. Isn't that right, Nanjing? Right, the old message in a bottle trick. Where do all these meddlers come from? You expect me to swallow that story? But this works out perfectly, boss. You need help if you mean to rebuild your kingdom. The Vana'diel treasure you recovered from the Empire is still stashed in Talaka Cove. And here have been all those immortals sniffing about lately. There have been all those immortals sniffing about lately. Immortals? It matters not. The treasure is veiled by a powerful spell of concealment. The only way to pierce the illusion is with a precipient eye, and you and I possess the only two in existence. Right. It's a great spell, fantastic, but who knows what those immortals are capable of? There's no guarantee they haven't sucked up some crazy sensory ability from some hapless creature. That's why we need Tuna. And Talaka Cove just happens to be on the way to Hazalm. If you give your precipient eye to Tuna, she can work security on the treasure. This is Afmal's loyal mercenary we are talking about here. We can trust her not to swipe the goods, and to lead those blue devils off the scent if they get too close. But I need Tuna by my side. Well, I can't argue with that. If she stays on the ship, we'll just have to submit her to a thorough investigation, just to be on the safe side, you understand? Would you agree, First Mate Salabwan? Just play along. Well, yes, we have the utmost faith in Tuna. She's the perfect choice to keep your precious treasure safe and sound. Very well. I shall abide by your judgment. We'll take this, Tuna. Keep watch over the treasure until we return to Talaka Cove. Since you are needed, be ready to fly to our side with all haste. I'm kind of playing both sides at the moment. Alright. Alright, we're dumped off in Talaka Cove. Alright, I don't think this area has a map. No. Alright, well. Here's a rock slab. Legacy of the Lost. Battlefield. That's a lot of gold. Gesho. I know a Salahim Sentinel would be coming. I knew. Well, I hoped it would not be you, Tuna. It truly is unfortunate. I have sincerely enjoyed our camaraderie during my mercenary career. With my utmost respect and gratitude. Our fate decrees that we meet as enemies this day. No, nothing is certain anymore. Defend yourself. Alright, very well. Just me and all of my friends. Should I summon Gesho to fight Gesho? Let's see. Let's bring in King of Hearts. And let's see. Simulafina. And I think that's all I can currently summon. Yep. Until I do more Rhapsodies, which we'll be doing after we finish Treasures. So. Alright, Gesho. Help if I can land a hit. He is a ninja, though. I could have brought Shantoto 2 in and probably ended this really quick, but... I think I just need to skill up my weapon. Yeah, Great Axe is way underskilled. Well, if I brought in one of my level 99 jobs, I would just wreck this so quickly. It does say that he could teleport around here, but hasn't yet. Alright, almost have enough TP for weapon skill. Ah, he split. That was a nice hit. Well, that's a problem. Use Mijin Gakure. Let's see. Vial Elixir +1. I think I'm probably going to lose here. Oh, I'm stunned. I'm actually going to retreat, fall back. Except that he is on King of Hearts, not me. Okay, that's actually good. Of course, I missed. Alright, let's do Mighty Strike so I get crits on any hits I do actually land. I don't think I can resummon trusts. Nope. Alright. Got a good hit. Ooh, I need to skill up. And so I fall. I expected nothing less from you, Tuna. And I cannot fail. I am defeated. But to fall to a warrior such as you, Tuna, I enter Death's Hall without shame. I ask a final mercy of you, Tuna. Will you strike the blow that sends me to the afterlife? I will go. I have questions. The defeated general speaks not of tactics. No further words shall escape my beak. Your gentle spirit betrays you, mighty Tuna. You are as much a scholar as a soldier. Do the questions in your mind so clamor for answers? I think I must first clear the haze that surrounds my actions. The Gesho you thought you knew is, in truth, a Far Eastern spy. Are you shaken by my true identity? Not particularly. I must admit to some embarrassment, this guise was meant to be flawless. It appears my espionage skills are not as developed as I had thought. It was 1 year and several months past. I received my orders directly from the Mikado and departed the islands of the east. My prime concern was to ascertain the truth behind a report that the Empire was developing a strategy to break the stalemate on the front line of the war, and to sabotage any such strategy found to exist. Thinking the enemy of my enemy to be my friend, I forged an alliance with the fearsome beastmen of this region. But as ill fortune would have it, they knew little of the Empire's plans beyond the astral candescents and the role of the automatons. The beastmen of Urgan were as ferociously powerful as I had anticipated, but their methods were brutal and unsophisticated. There were few among them in which I could place my trust, and their assaults on the innocent citizens of Alzabi were more than I could countenance. I had to look elsewhere for allies. I found one in the form of Admiral Luzov, the leader of those abominations, and a being we have faced before in battle. But I misspeak. The Corsairs are not the abominations here. After an honest and extensive conversation with the Admiral, I found him to be a most attentive and honorable man. Admiral Luzov grasped my hand and said thus: "Let yesterday's quarrels be forgotten as we stand together against the might of the Empire." Through his diminutive vassal, Master Flint, Admiral Luzov also promised a sizable contribution from the recovered Ephraimadian treasury to ease the suffering of my battered, war-torn homeland. Now, his generous offer of aid, I shall never reach those shores. I failed my promise to Master Flint. The contents of the treasury shall fall into the hands of an Imperial agent. I do not hold any anger towards you, Tuna. You have but acted out of love for your nation and to protect those you care about. Is this not true? Well, we're not actually here on behalf of the Empire. We'll lay it on the table. This is an unexpected turn of events. Given leave to take this bounty, you, Tuna, are ordered to protect it. And I believe Admiral Luzov would play us false. His passion and valor are no act. That would leave the possibility that Master Flit acted under his own initiative. Why would he scheme to send you away from Luzov's side to presumably be slain by me? I believe I have the answer. Luzov's proposed journey to the Hazalm testing grounds plays right into Master Flit's nasty little claws. With Lady Aphmau's guardian off on a fool's errand, there are none to prevent harm coming to her imperial person. Yuna, as one who also walks in the shadow, I could imagine such a manipulation from an underworld being like Flit. Your little master's life is in danger. I swear to you, by the heavens and the earth, I will not lay a talent on this treasure. You must make all haste to Lady Aphmau's side, to Hazalm. Alright, well, that was a near thing. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Easiest way is probably going to be just warp out. Alright. Yep, I am just going to warp out. And we need to head to the Hazalm testing grounds. But I believe I will leave that as an activity for next episode. So we'll go ahead and stop here for now. And we'll see what happens there when we come back. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.